Alright, that weird double sound for the umpire. Ah!
Love 15. Fault.
Whoops. Can hear seagulls and shit. Oh, just got that.
15 all.
Nice. Easy.
30-15.
I've done a video on it. I'm gonna upload it after I finish the stream on this. Yeah, I just had to render it, so I thought I'll jump on the stream first for about an hour, and then while I go to the gym, I'll have that upload, and because yeah, I gave my overall thoughts on the whole post from top to bottom, so, and then a few other extra little points on how I feel about it. I sort of take my time in doing some of the like analysis of these posts they make, like with the last one where that article came out, and like obviously they finally addressed that in that post. Probably too little too late though, really. Because I think that video I did had like I'm not sure what the view count on that video was, but I think last time I looked at it, it had about 7,000 or 8,000 views. I think that was a couple of days ago though. I think it's got like over 100 likes on it. So it's been watched plenty of times. I think it's got like 400 or something comments on it. 300 or 400 comments or something. I think it's got on it. I was expecting it to actually get a lot of dislikes on that post on that video, but yeah, it actually got quite a number of likes compared to dislikes. I think it's only got 3 or 4 dislikes on it and 100 and something likes. That's pretty crazy, really. Ah, oh, all that grunting for nothing. Come on, man, get your head in the game.
40-15.
Oh, come on, woman, get your head in the game. Ah, bitch. All right. Damn. I'll have to see if the tournament in Stuttgart is being broadcast a bit later, because I know Federer's likely to play tonight my time. I'm not sure if it's being telecast or not. It'd be good to see him in action after so long. After so long not playing. Yeah, nice. Well, at least you made it for a stream this time, Mark. I figured I'd announce it on Twitter. Oh yeah, that video is probably not gonna go down so well. Nah, there's no official courts in Tennis World Tour. Its first official courts won't be until that Roland Garros edition come out next year. I think Rod Laver is going to be exclusive to AO Tennis because they got a partnership with Tennis Australia, so it's probably not going to be in any other tennis game. Missed the last three. Yeah, I was going to do a MotoGP one earlier, but yeah, I ended up having a bit of a snooze, so that ended that idea. Yeah, licensing is a really weird thing with tennis games. Like, it's not going to be like, you know, like obviously NBA Live, NBA 2K, where, well, it's different. It's different with team sports. Team sports is easier to get licensing.
Love.
Particularly with stadiums and all that sort of stuff. Okay. I might do a MotoGP stream after I get back from the gym because I'm gonna stream for about an hour and then I'm gonna go to the gym. Then I'm gonna upload ooh, rightio, get angry. Then I'm gonna upload that my opinions on the on that post Tennisville Tour made on their Facebook page. Is your creation no? There's very little creation in the game.
40, love.
I think that's that's a big reason why a lot of people prefer AO Tennis because you've got the customization aspect, but yeah. I feel like you've still got to have the gameplay to support that, though. Gotcha.
40, 30.
Oh, dear. Come on. Yeah, we just got to figure out how to do that exactly. Because we live quite far apart, so obviously if we both lived in Melbourne, like he lives in Melbourne, I live in Brisbane, so if we both lived in Melbourne, it'd be a piece of piss. We could bloody get in front of a camera, you know, under the same roof and bloody go to town. That would be obviously the easiest way of doing it, but yeah. We'll figure something out eventually though. Gotcha.
30, love.
Dirty love. Yeah, nice. No, it's not too shit for Skype, but yeah, I'm not sure what the quality would come out at. And plus, I don't know. I don't really remember where my I do have a webcam somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
40, 15.
I know it's a Logitech something or other, but I don't remember where I put it exactly. If I manage to find it, I'll test it out because I'm just not sure what the if we try to do it over a stream, it would come out pretty bad. But if we just recorded it, or if I recorded it straight off my computer, it would probably look alright. Oh, speak of the devil. Yeah, I was just talking about our potential video that we'll try and find a way to do at some point.
Love 15.
Skype's probably the easiest way, potentially, because I use that. I use OBS Studio to record anything off my display or game capture on the PC.
15 all.
Like when I do my tennis elbow and full ace videos, that's the program I use for that stuff. And then when I do those opinionated videos as well.
30, 15.
I should probably do like analysis videos on actual, tournaments and shit eventually. Since I'm posting so much tennis stuff, might as well
30 all.
dive in deep into the sport eventually. Give my thoughts on Bernard Tomic. Yeah, like so. Say for like, I'll probably have to have headphones on because otherwise it'll come through my microphone.
30,
Um,
15.
but yeah, OBS will record the audio coming out of my headphones as well as my microphone. So it would record your voice as well, and obviously visual and so on. So yeah, it records it under the one audio channel, so it will record them together. So we just have to make sure the the audio levels where it needs to be, so to speak. I wanted to ask you about that actually. Full Ace, is it any good? Full Ace is great. The career mode, like, I mean, there's 2,100 or so. Like, it's only a male career at the moment, and there's only singles. But uh, like, you download one simple mod, and you've got all the ATP, ITF tournaments for the whole calendar year, all lined up, ready to go. And then the guy who's done that mod has sort of modified some of the courts to look more like their
Seconds.
real life counterparts. But yeah, I'm up to 12th in the world on full ace. My last career match I was playing Robin Haas or Haas, and I won the first set and then lost the next two in Madrid. So I'm up to the Italian Open now. So obviously
15 love.
just before Roland Garros. I need to play it a bit more so I can sort of line up with the actual tournaments. Yeah, yeah, Planet Cricket. We could probably on Skype, no doubt. See, because I'll have OBS Studio going, I'll be able to open up anything on the on my computer. So I'll be able to bring up any sort of discussions we might need to have. So that way it's more relatable. I was watching your Nadal TM full ace video earlier. It looks much better than tennis elbow. Yeah, it's obviously all 3D modeling. Ball physics are great. It's not absolute see with tennis elbow, like particularly with AI versus AI, it's a slap fest, and then eventually someone will make a mistake. Like tennis elbow is good for its time, but it's starting to become really dated. But yeah, yeah, it's a great game. How about Kat saying I was too scared to engage? Oh yeah, like you were just focused on that Dazza guy. I mean, I don't think she realised that you were purely focused on the one person. Any news on the next patch? They did a post on Facebook about 18 hours ago, giving an update on the patch, so saying the next patch it's not likely to be before next week, so it might not even be next week.
Love 15.
There's a many ground stroke serve, and I think they've got 5 different serve animations. You don't get to choose your ground stroke animations though. So you at least get to choose your serve animation because you can't do that in AO Tennis. Yeah, I've been playing a bit of Tennis Elbow recently, but like personally, I prefer full ace. Like both have quite good careers and whatnot, but the career in tennis, full ace tennis simulator is probably a little bit better.
Fault.
Job interview. Oh yeah. What are you gonna do? I had one today. Or second interview for another job closer to home. Only like 10 minutes away from home, so be ideal for continuing YouTube as well. Yeah, nice. Um, yeah, you'd have to imagine they'd have to be
30,
hoping
40.
to chuck out a update before the Switch version released, yeah.
Fault.
But it's hard to say. This can be a good game, but they have a lot of things to change. Yeah, they definitely got a lot to work on. No doubt about that. Oh yeah, McDonald's. Oh, you're younger than me, so it's e it's easy for younger people to get a bit of money out of Maccas and whatnot. You know, tennis I made a star player with low stats to get around the no ground stroke thing. Oh yeah, evidently you can go into the academy and edit that issue. Oh yeah, nice, yeah.
15 love.
Yeah, like I don't feel like you need that much to get streaming with. Like, obviously, if you want to
Fault.
do most of your stuff on Twitch, then yeah, you'll probably need probably a little bit more than say YouTube stuff. But like I've said, when the time is right, I'm probably going to do a lot of my streaming straight off the PC
Fault.
because it'll just be easier to follow the chat and probably be a little bit easier to interact. I'm 29, so I'm not a young fella, but yeah, I look younger than what I am, so that's useful, sort of. I'm just keen to get this job. Yeah, there you go, 18. I'm keen to get this job 10 minutes away from home, so
30, 15.
it'll help me out a lot more in regards to what I'm doing currently. Even though I'm on holidays at the moment from the current job, it's just a lot further away, so my uploads and streams will be far less frequent if I stay in that one.
40, 15. Out. 40, 30.
At least he can drink now. Game, set, and match. Get excited. Retirement. Yeah. Another 50 years before you can retire, depending on what you do. Actually, let's go attack. Hey, what's going on? I've noticed Ross has not been on the Tennis World Tour thread for about a day. Got to be a record for him. Oh, he was on late last night. Oh, for about a day. Never mind. Forget what I just said. What one did I unlock? I didn't see what one I unlocked. Was it power? Ah, it was. Oops. I need to get a job naming players in tennis games. They're so bad. AO tennis is even worse. Yeah, I've noticed you can't delete the generic players for the career mode in AO tennis. You cannot delete them. So even if you wanted like a full roster of the ATP or WTA, you can't delete those random players that they've created into the game. It's not like I found the delete option isn't there. You can't even do it. So unfortunately, you're kind of stuck with those generic players in a lot of tournaments. Yeah, it's similar to Sharapova. Like it's probably the closest to Sharapova that I could see or hear rather, I should say. Um, yeah, it's still nothing like Sharapova. So I can't believe I didn't do the women's career more. The countries and names are far, yeah. Yeah, some of the names and countries, it's just like, what? Some of the ethnicities are really weird too. Like you'd be playing someone from somewhere in Asia and they'll look like an Australian or something like that. You see Ross say that we couldn't handle getting criticised and saying he was going to block us. Oh yeah, he called us delicate little flowers that can't take criticism. And then in the same breath, he said he's going to ignore people that dish out criticism to him. That's like a double negative. Like that made no sense whatsoever. Oh my god.
Love 13.
Aren't some of the players in Australia Open Aussie journalists that were scanned in? I don't think so.
Fault.
I haven't seen any recognisable names that were journalists. A guy named Hamilton
Out.
from Czech Republic in AO. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think I've seen that one actually. I think I played that person in the career mode. Come to think of it. Like some of the names, it's just like, say what? Like it's not that hard to research names and, you know, localities as to, you know, what those names should be. Because they pretty much just named everyone like an Australian name.
Love 15.
It's just weird. Like I wish you could delete them because some of them are just so off-putting.
Love 13.
Yeah, even if this guy was scanned in, I don't think he's in the game because I know I know most of the Australian journalists around like on the various channels, and
Fault.
I haven't noticed anyone.
Love 40.
Oh my god. Yeah, I saw he kind of started to tone things back a bit once you know that
Out.
argument was kind of somewhat settled.
15-40.
You probably noticed I liked every single one of the posts you made on that thread though.
30-40.
Or did that thanks thing that it says you can do. I found it a bit weird that Dutch guy said, has anyone actually got the game that can actually comment on it? I'm thinking like, you know full well I've got the game, but he's probably not expecting me to reply anymore in that thread. Like I think out of the people who have it on there, like we're the only two that sort of give it a chance for, you know, potentially being the far superior tennis game. All the others just seem way too close-minded.
Advantage.
Yeah, that's probably the right word to use, somewhat. Oh, game reviewer. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have a clue then. We don't have many. Oh, I think the only game reviewer we really have is IG. We've got IGN Australia here, and that's the main sort of reviewer for Australia. I think Kotaku is another one, but most Australian reviewers absolutely slated AO Tennis, and even the international release.
Out. Love 15.
Fuck fight. Fuck side spin. uh, yeah, I had to think about that for a second. I was like, I know there's IGN Australia, which the main reviewer for IGN Australia, he's quite good. He actually gave the original AO Tennis quite a bad review, but they refused to do another one. But yeah, I think Kotaku. I don't know if they did a second review. I'm not sure.
15 all.
Yeah, have you seen his Grand Slam Tennis 2 uploads on YouTube with that PS3 emulator thing? It's like he uploads it in 4K, but it looks like it moves in absolutely slow motion. People think this moves in slow motion.
215.
Like if you saw those videos that he posted, it looks like it moves in. It looks like it moves about 10 frames per second. It looks like like it's not 60 frames per second. It's not 4K. It yeah. That emulator looks fucking awful. I would personally rather find the game on the PS3 and play it on the PS3 like it's meant to be played. I've never been a fan of those emulators. Oh, I could probably find the article, but yeah, if it's just a game reviewer that's potentially been put in, I'm probably not really going to notice. Yeah, they can do unforced errors here and there, but they're not very frequent. Um, their main form of unforced errors is double faults. But yeah, they do occasionally hit the ball out, but it's very rare. Well, we've only got 2 updates so far. Oliver, I think that's you got like a couple of little signature things on your name. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. But yeah, like it's only had 2 updates so far for the PS4, so it hasn't really changed dramatically. The first patch from the launch version definitely changed, but yeah. He said he's going to upload some Top Sim 4 in 4K. Oh, please God, no. That's going to look horrible if it looks the same as Grand Slam Tennis 2. Did you ever play the official WTA game? I didn't know there was one. What was that? What was that called? Yeah, if I make the rallies too long, they're going to get sort of up into the 30s. And generally I'll end up making an unforced error before they will. There's 2. Oh.
Fault.
Norwegian. Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait for him to confirm that. But there are new outfits. The only new outfits they put on was Roger Federer's updated, well, spring 2018 outfit. They haven't updated the other players yet.
Out.
PS2. Oh, okay, that's gone back a while. Oh yeah, I didn't like his comment about Sir Alex Ferguson, particularly when Sir Alex has just gone through quite serious brain surgery.
Love 15.
That was yeah, that was uncalled for. I mean, he was clearly a Liverpool fan, but I mean, Sir Alex went through that surgery. I mean, there's some things you just don't say. Yeah, like it doesn't matter if you hate, like, even people who absolutely hate Manchester United with a passion
Fault
gave their support for Sir Alex with that. Like, yeah, that I almost felt like commenting when I saw that, but I thought, nah,
40.
not gonna get involved. I'll get involved when things maybe calm down a bit more on that forum, and it stops sort of becoming like, yeah, just some of the comments on there just make you just shake your head and go, what's the point? It's like what you said as well. Like, if they're going to keep talking about AO tennis on that thread, it might as well be renamed.
Out. Deuce.
That side spin Dazza guy. Ah,
Advantage.
yeah. Yeah, and when that Kaz chick sort of said, "Oh,
Out.
he's just voicing his opinion and all that sort of stuff," it's not him voicing his opinion. He was banging on about it in every single post. I've got the auto inside out on. That's why I'm doing a lot of forehands.
Set. Love.
So yeah, I know how to do backhands. Like, there's one there. It's only because I got auto inside out on that happens.
Love.
Yeah, like, I mean, it was quite a serious operation. Like, no one knew about it until it happened. Like, it was quite shocking to hear.
40. Love.
Yeah, it was quite derogatory towards Sir Alex Ferguson. Like, it was pretty brutal what he said. When will they finally make a game where you can smash your own racket? Novak Djokovic style into the clay, or Karolina Pliskova into the umpire's chair. I don't know if you'll be able to use the swear word in your username. I'm not. I would imagine it probably won't let you do that. Jet. Open court. Thank you very much. Blady hell side spin. You should be able to say bloody, surely. Although some people are very delicate, so to speak. You could sign up as Bug Ant Studios.
Out. 15. Love.
No one cares about side spin. Yeah, yeah. Pliskova going off. Oh, that was yeah. Then she got her ass kicked by Sharapova in the French Open. Bitch. Oh, okay. True. I think they've eventually got to.
30
I
left.
think they've got to tweak the system with aiming eventually because it does sort of feel like
Out.
a lot of shots unnecessarily go out
20 yard.
when when either that or maybe aiming's a little bit too sensitive. Big Ross Studios. Ah.
Out.
Tell you what, I'll turn it off for the moment and I'll see how it goes. Oops.
15 left. Out.
Ah.
15 all.
What's this, an update? Bloody Windows wants to update. No thank you, sir.
15 30.
My player is a lefty one-hander and I have manual inside out and I have more control. Oh, okay. Yeah, well Bob Johnson is left-hander. Yeah, see ya
35.
Jinx. I could just do a drop shot every single point.
30 30.
But where would the enjoyment be in that? Because you can actually get you can get decent winners in this game, which is quite nice. I think some guy said he likes Ross's comments on the thread. Oh yeah.
Deuce.
Like yeah, I didn't understand that guy's comment because
Fault.
it's either between it's either between the way Ross behaves or no communication at all. I'd rather no communication at all because if you're just going to be a cunt, there's what's the point?
Advantage.
Did Bob Johnson vote for Trump? Bob Johnson votes for no man. Bob Johnson voted Ronald Reagan. Even though even though Bob Johnson wasn't born before Ronald Reagan. Born? Born after Ronald Reagan. Yeah, never mind, shut up. What are you talking about? I know what I'm doing.
Left 15. Fault.
Yeah, the tweener shot doesn't happen as much as what it was originally. Thank God.
Love 30.
Doesn't show he cares. Yeah. Yeah, I think like Adam and then someone else, Madman, made a point
15 30.
that that if he was just a developer saying that stuff, well, you know,
30 all.
I wasn't Madden on PC last year. Yeah, Atomic won. Yeah, I saw that. He had to play someone else, I noticed, because his original matchup
Out.
was cancelled.
40 30.
Like I'd upload simulations of Atomic playing with AO Tennis, but
Fault.
the version of him on AO Tennis, he's got the biggest head in the world.
Fault.
There's only like 2 or 3 creations of him, and they're all shit. What has Ross said now? Planet Cricket will tell you all you need to know in the Tennis World Tour thread. He's called all of us people who apparently can't take criticism delicate little flowers,
Out.
even though he's the one that can't take criticism. So it's
Accepted.
he's a hypocrite. He is an absolute hypocrite. He called me an idiot for uploading AI versus AI. That was very clearly directed at me. I knew that straight away. Atomics for game. Oh, it was only console. Oh, right. Yeah, I might get that on PC maybe. Depends if I've got the NBN.
Out. Love 15.
Yeah, I don't have the timing thing on, so yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm holding the racket down too long at times. The shot type down. Yeah, yeah, he absolutely hates. Yeah, he doesn't like me. That's clear.
15 all.
What he doesn't realize is a lot of people have bought his game based on my videos. Even though I've given, you know, a general bad opinion about the game, people still buy it. Like I've probably had,
15.
I think I've had like, I've had like just a rough figure. I've had at least 40 people tell me they bought the game based off my videos. Like it's obviously not that many, but it's still a fair amount that have
Out.
bought it purely based on what I've done.
All.
Because obviously I'm one of the few people on YouTube that uploads, you know, frequently for the game. I'm only losing. I'm only losing the match because I'm concentrating on the comments too much. I'm not massively invested in the in the gameplay at the moment. That's why I'm losing. Like, if I was playing this offline, I would have won. I would have won the game already. 3-love in 2 sets.
30
But because I'm not fully concentrating, that's why I'm making a lot of mistakes. Could have got to that. Yeah, he doesn't want the rallies to last forever. Like, you remember what Madman commented back when he said AI versus AI should actually showcase, you know, the true form of the game. It shouldn't actually make it look worse. It should actually make it look better. You don't want to win the Orca Open. I've won it with Bob Johnson. You know, the glory days have already been and gone. Yeah, like yeah, that Mike guy, he seems alright. Like at least he seems like he knows how to conduct himself on social media. Probably because he doesn't spend every waking minute on social media. Out. I know. Alright, 3-2 on the second.
Fault.
Vault. I found it a bit annoying that yeah, only Federer got a new outfit in the last patch. No one else got a new outfit. Um, yeah, the thing I don't like is how quickly they implemented that, you know, that Dazza side spin guy's bloody side spin thing. when he just brought it up out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden it got implemented into the game.
Love 30.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the aces so far in the game because
Fault.
um, the AI just doesn't move. So that like that's a little bit annoying when that happens. So the aces kind of feel a little bit hollow at the moment.
15, 30.
How did I change the sounds? The guy who did the mod with all the player names and some of the stadiums, he released a sounds mod
40.
about a week ago. So it's got the similar sounds to what you hear in Tennis Elbow for the grunts, and it's got like the grunts for the top 50 players, and it's got some new racket sounds and things like that, and ball sounds. So it's got a bit better of a dynamic now, atmosphere and all that sort of stuff. Eventually, more modding's going to be available as the game progresses further. Ah,
30, 40.
what I found funny was someone's actually managed to have a 71 hit like shot rally in this game. I find that damn near impossible. If you can't finish a rally once 71 shot comes up, you got a real problem.
1 cent all.
Yeah, like full ace is only going to get better. Um, like over. Didn't read that as eggs. Yeah, I've already told you I'm not fully focusing on the game. I'm focusing on the comment section as well. So I'm gonna make mistakes. It's gonna happen.
Final set.
Yeah, full ace is great, and it's only gonna get better over time with the more mods will open up eventually, and more people who probably no doubt worked on the mods for Tennis Elbow will probably come to the party and do a lot more.
Out. Love 15.
Yeah, because so many people are typing in the chat, I don't like to miss anything. Like, I could pause the game, but, like, what would be the point then? I might as well not play the game. Might as well just sit it on the main menu if I was just purely gonna talk.
Out. Love 30.
And it doesn't really matter in regards to unforced errors because the AI just doesn't make them anyway. Like, they very rarely make them. Yeah, need to play yeah, full ace again online. Yeah, I should have the uh, NBN soon, probably next month. So hopefully, like I noticed when we played there wasn't any lag, but when I played a few others, there's been lag. So full ace came out the end of February, like it was early access before that. Demir Dokic in the coaching box. Oh god. You mean Demir Dokic smashing through the coaching box and onto the court and then beating up the umpire?
15, 40.
Luch is just taking double there.
Deuce.
Don't get many aces
Fault.
in the career mode. It's easier to ace with the pro players.
Fault. Advantage.
Yeah, I try and do the patch notes in every video. It's harder to do the patch notes with Tennis World Tour because they've been a little bit all over the place. But
Fault.
hopefully with the third patch, I'll be able to do the proper patch notes when that comes out. So that way people don't have to ask, oh, what changed in this one.
Love 15.
Yeah, like there's not many mods at the moment, but yeah, over time more mods will come out.
Love 30.
Like the developer's taking his time, allowing more modification, but that's fair enough. And like he's planning a console version
40.
like for Xbox One and PS4 eventually, but that's probably a year, 2 years off yet, really, realistically. So like it's best played on the PC. Yeah. Is this the new patch? Oh, did you know there's a new patch out? I was like, it says it in the title. Yeah, it's I think when it first came out it was on sale.
Love 15.
Yeah, the career mode in Full Ace is really good against the AI. Like I I spat the dummy the other day in my career mode, but because I got complacent and I ended up losing, and I won the first set quite easily and then I lost 7-6 in the second and then I think 6-3 in the third and ended up losing the match and bowed out of the Madrid Open. Still managed to go up one ranking in the overall rankings to 12th though, so I can't complain too much.
Love 30.
'Cause yeah, I've only played a handful of games online. I'm starting to get a little bit better with the flat shot, because the flat shot's the hardest one to master, because you really got to time it so well in Full Ace.
15. 30.
I mean, it's an absolutely great tool to end rallies, but yeah, you can get it so wrong. Yeah,
30 all.
I can't remember how much it is on this, like on our one. Our one's in US dollars, so it's a little bit weird. I can't choose. I don't think I can choose the Australian currency on Steam. Doesn't really matter though. I know how to convert, convert, convert the Australian dollar to the US dollar, so it's not that hard. Yeah, like yeah, Full Ace is great for the realism. Like it is really good. It might not look the best, but oh, yeah, it's a really good experience. I'll probably do some more videos on it uh, tomorrow onwards. Ooh, get angry. Yeah, I've tried changing the currency before, and yeah, I've noticed there's no option for Australian dollar. Um, for the realism side of things, it's probably as close as you're gonna get to top spin. Like a lot of the animations look nice, ball physics are really good. You know, the courts play differently. There's no there's no frame rate lock, so it's not locked to 60 frames per second. It can go as high as frame rates can go.
Advantage.
There's a lot of different difficulty options in terms of side spin. In terms of difficulty for you serving, difficulty for the AI, aggressiveness, and all that sort of stuff. Like there's real life options where you can scale it back if it's too difficult. At the moment, I've got I think I've got most things set on real life difficulty for full ace.
Fault.
Eurosport's the only
Deuce.
licensed thing they've got in the game apart from the players. Hey, what's going on, my Port Elizabeth friend? Yeah, that's right.
Advantage.
Oh, they won the bid. Yeah, I was reading earlier they might have potentially they might lose it to who were they going up against? I think they were talking about Morocco as one of the other places that was potentially going to hijack the bid. I was like, Morocco? How does that make sense? Yeah, USA, Canada, Mexico would be pretty interesting. Like, I'd rather watch USA, Canada, Mexico than bloody Qatar. Qatar don't bloody deserve it. I mean, that World Cup's going to be a joke. Yeah, USA, Canada, Mexico. I mean,
15 love.
yeah, like from Los Angeles to New York, that's the same distance roughly between Brisbane and Perth, distance-wise. So that's pretty extreme.
30 love. Fault.
Which World Cup will end up killing a player? Qatar or USA, Canada, Mexico? Does stamina have an impact in the game, like in this game, or full ace? Yeah, I think two countries is like the maximum. Well, I think it's too late to. I think it's too late to take the World Cup away from Qatar, because like we're pretty much under 4 years away. I don't know about stamina and full ace. I don't think it plays a massive part in the game. I can't quite remember. Don't quote me on that.
30 40.
Can you get full ace game free? Nah, it's not free. I think it's like last I remember, I think it's like 20 or 30 US dollars. It's pretty good value for money though. Like when I first got it, it was on sale, so. Oh, we all know Qatar's not gonna be good for the World Cup. It's gonna be one of the shittest World Cups. I mean, we all found out they bribed. You know, FIFA to get the World Cup, and then they still didn't take it away from them. Yeah, they're playing No Man's Land a bit in AO Tennis as well, but people don't seem to notice that as much. Yeah, someone actually said all the sounds and atmosphere and all that sort of stuff were a lot more realistic in AO Tennis and Tennis World Tour. I was like, have you heard the net sounds? Do you know what you're listening to? Zidane coaching Qatar. Surely not. That's not a. That's not. That. What? Surely not. Surely not. Come on. That can't be real. And the Spanish manager just got sacked 48 hours before their match against Portugal. Why? Oh, did something happen with Spain recently, didn't he? Oh, because he accepted the Real Madrid job without Spain FA knowing. Oh. So who's the Spanish manager? I can't remember. Yeah. No, I think Zidane left Real because of the issues with player commitment and other various things. The climate is wet. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Luis Enrique. Yeah, apparently so. It's apparently wet. I don't know. It's Vancouver. Don't really know about the wet comment. I think that's talking about the overall climate. So who's the Spanish manager? That's a weird decision. That's yeah. Yeah, that's a weird one for Zidane. Don't understand that one. But yeah, who was the Spanish national team coach? I haven't seen anyone say anything. Also, I'm gonna end the stream pretty much now. So yeah, money, yeah. So lop lop lopa lopa to Guay. Oh fuck, I've absolutely butchered that one. Where's the Spanish people at? So, someone help! Help! Yeah, it sounds like a bit of an obscure name. Yeah, yeah, that's weird if he's taken the Real Madrid one. Like, because yeah, they talked about Wenger, they talked about Pochettino. Sounds like a MotoGP rider. Yeah. Would fucking LOL if Allardyce stepped in to coach Spain. Oh god, come on, let's be realistic here. Uh, I don't see that happening. Um, God, that's. I'll play one exhibition match because it'll be quicker. Luis Enrique will coach Chelsea. Well, they've got to sort out the Conte situation first. David Moyes, Van Marwijk is the best anyway. Is that the guy who's coaching Australia at the moment? No, that's someone else, isn't it? Managed Dortmund. Oh, did he? Oh, okay, I didn't even know that. Yeah, he's only managing Australia for the World Cup, and then Graham Arnold takes over after that. So it's not really going to matter that much because he's not here. He's not here for that long. Yeah, he's only a short term manager, so it doesn't really matter about that guy. Yeah, I would have rather him been full time. I don't want Graham Arnold in charge of the Socceroos. He's not a good manager. Like no offense to the Australian managers, but we need another manager with European experience. Honestly, I don't expect us to do much at the World Cup, but like, um, who is what guy? Graham Arnold. You probably wouldn't know him unless you're familiar with the A-League, which is the Australian sort of league. Claudio Ranieri. I wouldn't mind if Ranieri came in. Canada, Mexico, USA confirmed. I'd rather it be Canada, Mexico, USA than Morocco. Morocco is a weird one. I didn't even know they were in the running. I didn't even know the bidding process was just about finished. Had no idea about that. Yeah, I had a few mates years ago say, why don't you support the A-League? Why are you just constantly supporting the Premier League? You should support your local league. I can't support a league that is just plain shit. I just can't. Like the A-League is, it produces some moments of magic occasionally, but that's about it. Most of the players don't have their like player ID yet, so you're not really going to see a lot of realism. France got the Rugby Union World Cup. Yeah, I think the most... Do I have an A-League team? Not really. I used to watch the old NSL when the league was actually good, but I don't watch the A-League anymore. It's just aerial ping pong. I have to support Wellington Phoenix. It's like watching paint dry. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it costs a lot of money to host the Rugby Union World Cup. Yeah, like, personally, I prefer playing Tennis World Tour, but I don't advise anyone buy either one currently. It's just not. It's worth saving your money and just waiting and seeing what happens. Going to France in 4 days. Oh, nice. Oh, UK as well. Oh, nice. That'll be alright. Better post plenty of photos on Instagram then. Started watching the MLS. Yeah, I haven't watched the MLS much. Yes, it's funny you said that comment. Yeah, I just mentioned Instagram, so. I had someone wanting to do game sharing with me the other day, where apparently you give access to your account to someone else, which I'm not a big fan of that, because I mean that opens yourself up to losing your credit card details and all that sort of stuff. I was like, no thanks. Wow, it's rare to see someone say Tennis World Tour is more realistic. Usually most people say, usually a lot of people end up saying the absolute opposite, which I still find quite surprising. So yeah, once I finish this game, I'll wrap things up. I have no idea what Instagram is. We're the same age. Come on. Twitter's more your thing, I think. Like, I'm gradually getting more into Twitter. Like, I haven't used Twitter that much until this year, really. Booty pick number 1068. Yeah, I think I'm up to. I think I'm up to. I think I'm up to 154 followers. Plenty of girls post things they absolutely know guys will love. There's always easy ways to get attention on Instagram, although the way they've changed the algorithm, it's harder to get followers. Like, it's getting really, really hard to, like, with hashtags not working the way they used to. It's really hard to gain new followers a lot of the time. And then it's hard to get new likes and all that sort of stuff. They made it really difficult for the people who don't have, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. This is on professional, so when you're playing as Federer, it's easy to win on professional. When you play it on Legend, it's very difficult. Anyway, gonna wrap things up there. It's nearly 9:30 here. I'm gonna go to the gym, and then in that time I'm gonna post that opinion video on the Facebook post. Yeah, anyone in here hasn't already followed me on Twitter, yeah, give me a follow, because I'm pretty active there, and you know, having conversations and all that jazz. So brand deals on yeah, a lot of yeah, a lot of girls get approached for doing the ironing. Oh, I now get that joke. I just got that joke from earlier. Yeah, anyway. God almighty. Just got that joke from like 2 hours ago. Fucking hell, I'm slow. Old age catching up with me. Yeah, anyway, talk to you guys next time. You're giving out hearts on Twitter like Cupido. Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, catch you guys either maybe a bit later or tomorrow.